Last season we won the championship on the very last day, beating Schalke 4-2 after being 2-0 down in the first half. The championship was ours, fans absolutely loved it. But can we repeat it again and retain the title? Let's go to the new season and find out. Guys, into the new season with Ittihad in German Bundesliga on the back of winning the league last season. We've got 133 million to spend on players and hopefully we can sign some good ones. And before we even do that, let's check where we actually need improvement. The Benzema is gone. We are going to be approaching some big names. 133 million we've got to spend. We need a lot of players because we are in the Champions League as well this season. Guys, we've got a big player on the transfer list and we have got Neymar here, 89 overall, 31 years of age. Let's approach PSG and see if we can actually sign this Brazilian superstar. It's been on, it's been off, it's been on, it's been off, and finally it's back on. Neymar Jr. finally moves to Saudi Arabian club Ittihad, and they are in the Bundesliga on the back of winning the league last season. They have attracted some big names, and here is Neymar, the Brazilian superstar. He's going to be an excellent replacement for Benzema, who left us in the summer. Conte is about to leave. He's got no contract whatsoever from the Saudi Arabian club, and here's Neymar with the paparazzi taking some snaps. Guys, because of the less budget we've got now, we are going for the free agent. We've got Humam Ahmed from Qatar. Is excellent, of course, because he's a free agent. We managed to make 2.2 million in market value, 70 overall. He's going to be a left back. Guys, this is the first 11 going into the second season with Ittihad in German Bundesliga. They won the league last season. Can they retain the title and win the Champions League? In the first time of asking, we've got Neymar, Saka, Fabinho, Conte and Benzema left the club. We've got Raya in net, so decent team. Should we get into the Champions League final and win it? We'll have to see. Guys, first game of the season is the German Super Cup. Chance to win another silverware for Ittihad. We are going to simulate it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we win the trophy, and we won it on penalty shootout. Khaled scored the penalty. Angelino, the former Manchester City man, missed his penalty, and Ittihad won the German Super Cup, beating Leipzig on penalty shootout. Guys, welcome back. First game of the season, and we are against Freiburg, a tough team, and we are playing in the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. Before we even go to the game, let's check the squad contract negotiations for this season, what we have to work with. 11 months for this 55 overall rated left back. We're probably not going to sign him anymore. That expiring end of the season. Right back is expiring. I need to give him a new contract. So guys, Al Shankiti has agreed a 3-year contract with us with 13k per week, so that's a good signing. Well, it's not a signing, good sign on. And another 34-year-old contract expiring end of the season. Let's put him on the transfer list and see if we can actually sell him. And who else are on the list to go out this season? Romarinho is 75 overall, and it's got 11 months. Let's see if we can actually sell him. Al Sayari, he's 63 as well. Let's put him onto the transfer list. Guys, objectives for this season is reach the round of 16 for the German Cup, and within this same season sign 2 crucial players and make profit of 150 million. That is a lot. And sign 3 players born in South America, but the brand exposure get 10 wins in the league. Sign 3 players from South America. We've got 1. I think we need to sign 2 more, but why do we have to sign players from the South America anyways? Let's go to the game for the first game of the season against Freiburg. Unchanged team. Neymar Jr. making his debut in Bundesliga for the first time in his career, and we are up against Freiburg. Now Neymar Jr.'s first touch, and he's gone past the defender. What's he going to do? He's going to do a solo run. He passes on to Romarinho, shoots over the bar. No trouble for the goalkeeper there. Oh, Saka's on his bike. Has he got the time and space to shoot? Oh, he goes past the defender, and just about the keeper picks it up off his feet. What a chance for Al Ittihad missed, and Saka could have got his first goal of the season already in the first game of the season. Here's the right back, Hamed. Here's Fabinho. And chance for shooting, and Hamed shoots straight into the goalkeeper's palms, out for a corner. Oh, chance for Saka. Is he going to score? And oh yes, he does. What a goal. What a counter-attack by Al Ittihad. And nearly an hour on the clock, and Bukayo Saka scores his first goal of the season, and Al Ittihad's first goal of the season in the second season with expert Al Khan. 1-0 to Al Ittihad. Oh, final result, it is 1-1. Mitrovic with the late equaliser, a point apiece in the first game of the season. Guys, a press conference ahead of the big game against Ghent in the first Champions League campaign ever for the new team in the Bundesliga. I'm going to be quick simming this match. It is at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. Hopefully we can get the result that we want. Oh yes, 2-0, Romarinho with the goal, and Neymar Jr. gets his first goal of the season in the Champions League. He's off and running. Guys, end of October in a huge game away to Borussia Dortmund. But before we even go to the game, let's go check the table. Well guys, we are struggling in 9th position and 13 points behind RB Leipzig, the league winners last season. Al Ittihad really struggling. I do know that they have a game in hand, but they would have been 8th anyways. Poor start to the season, 3 defeats, 3 draw, and only 3 wins. Guys, a huge game at the heart of Bundesliga table. Borussia Dortmund versus Al Ittihad. Big 3 points for either side to pick up today, or they are going to be in trouble if they don't. Al Ittihad really struggling in the start of the first season, 3 months in, and sitting in 9th position with only 3 wins. Let's go to the game to find out if they can actually pick up points today. Oh, they've lost it to Sebastian Haller. Poor defending at the back, and poor effort by Haller. Tame effort straight into the hands of Raya, who didn't even have to move a muscle. Left, and Neymar Jr. is in the box already. Chance. Oh, what's he done? Absolutely sitter miss by Romarinho, I think. Was he done? Empty net, shoots wide of the target. It was harder to miss, to be fair. Oh, great solo. Jota finds Neymar. Shoot, score. Yes, Neymar scores. And Al Ittihad 1, Dortmund 0. Neymar, who's been a troublesome player for his opponents in this season, so he scores yet another goal in the Bundesliga. 1-0 to Al Ittihad. Oh, chance for Martinelli, the former Arsenal man. He's left Arsenal as well. Oh, and they have scored. Sebastian Haller scores straight away. The old saying goes, you are most vulnerable when you have just scored, and Sebastian Haller beats Raya. 2 defenders blocking Raya, and Sebastian Haller jumps above all 3 of them. Martinelli scores an assist, and he is 1 up against Saka tonight. He's on against Shahrili. Is he going to show? He has scored. It's 2-1 to Borussia Dortmund. And I'm not quite sure how they did this. Is Martinelli. Oh, he is 2-0 up against Saka, because he's matching up to Saka's stats this season. And how has this happened? Raya beaten within 2 minutes. 2 goals conceded by this goalkeeper. He was excellent throughout the season, and poor start after being 1-0 up through Neymar. He is Puado. Is he going to cross it in? Sebastian Haller waving at him. Here is Sabitzer. Is he going to shoot? Raya comes out. Excellent save. Out for a corner. He finds Neymar. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Neymar controls. Oh, keeper does come out and blocks the shot. And I think that was Sule. It cleared it off the line for the goalkeeper. The ball was rolling in. Chance on the other hand to Sebastian Haller. He's up against 3 defenders, but this time they get the better of him. Half time here, and being 1-0 up through Neymar's goal. They are 2-1 down to Dortmund. Oh, a chance for Saka. Is he going to make it count? Yes, he does. 2-2. He scores again. And Martinelli scored in the first half. Now Saka scores. Two Arsenal wingers from their time. They have played together for many seasons at the Emirates, but now they are up against each other. And it's 2-2 at Borussia Dortmund home stadium. And final result is 3-2 to Borussia Dortmund. Puado with the late goal in the 89th minute, settling the scoreline. 3 points to Borussia Dortmund. Guys, midway through December and a home game against Leipzig, we managed to get some good results in the Champions League, but 2 defeats to Manchester City in between. Let's go check the table if we have actually improved on our standings in the league. No, we've not. We're still in 9th position and 15 points behind Leipzig. We definitely have to beat them to close some gap. They have only lost 1 game and we have lost 4. And by the way, guys, we are through to the last 16 in the Champions League. 3 points ahead of Atalanta, who will just have to settle for a way to Europa League. Manchester City winning the table by just goal difference. So it wasn't too comfortable for Manchester City either. Guys, a huge game here in the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. 15 points the difference between Leipzig and 9th place Al Ittihad, and these 3 points can really define the season for Al Ittihad if they are going to get into the Champions League for next season. Currently struggling in the league, but are into the last 16 of the Champions League. Well, it's been a tipsy-topsy season for the Saudi Arab club with Neymar and Saka up front. They are really missing Benzema's finishing touch. Let's go to the kickoff. Oh, Neymar on his bike again. He's only got 1 defender to beat. He does and shoots into the far corner, but great block. And it is out. Oh, it's a penalty, by the way. I think it just went off his hand, and German defender Rome has been penalized with the handball. Yes, he does block it. It is the ball. Is his hand in a natural position? Guys, VAR has decided the decision in our favor, and Neymar's gonna take the penalty. Oh, is he gonna score past Golaski? Neymar to take it, and into the bottom corner. 1-0 to Al Ittihad, and Leipzig have got some work to do. Cool as he like, Neymar slots it in. 1-0. Olmo on the ball. Is he going to cross it in? He's into the box. Is he going to be a solo? Great save by Raya at the back. Is Olmo? No, he's not. This is Olmo, and they have scored. Finally, is Timo Werner, the ex-Chelsea man, scores past Raya. He has scored a few past Raya in his Chelsea days. He scores yet another goal past him today. Final result, it is 1-1. Both teams had to settle for a draw. Guys, the January transfer window is here. We'll have to sign a player, but before that, let's check where we need to improve the team. We've got good keeper. We need 2 centre backs and a central midfielder instead of Hamed, and a proper striker. We also need a right back and a left back. The whole 4 defenders have to be changed, but to change that, I think we've only got 18 million, so we can't really go and get better players. We have to just try signing players from the free transfer, from the free transfer, and let's see who is a free agent this season. Guys, we finally found the centre back we wanted, and it is from the Premier League, Southampton, Beranik, and his first handshake with the manager and Neymar, getting his first training session across the board. He is happy, and he is happy to play in Bundesliga and the Champions League. He said he's delighted to play for the Champions League club and hoping they can win the Champions League in the first time of asking. Jan Bednarek is straight into the centre-back position for Al Ittihad, and he is happy and delighted to play with Raya and Saka, the fellow Premier League players. Guys, into the first ever Champions League knockout game for Al Ittihad. They are up against the Premier League side, Newcastle United. The first leg, I'm going to be quick simming and hopefully I can get my result that I want. Oh, 3-0 heavy defeat to Newcastle at home. And hopefully we can turn it around in the second leg, but it will be really tough. Guys, a huge game at St James's Park for Al Ittihad. They are 3-1 down and their first Champions League run could end within 90 minutes from now, or they can win and get into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. They have to win by 2 goals in order to take the match into extra time. Oh, Jan Bednarek is missing, so big centre-back position is exposed. So we'll have to go back to Sharar Healy, who is going to be replacing him for today's match. Guys, players are making their way onto the field at St James's Park. This could be their last game in the Champions League if they were to lose or not win by 2 goals or more. Newcastle United also first game in the Champions League knockout round, or since over a decade. They've got some great signings, Pepe and Gallagher from Chelsea, Hakim Ziyech from Chelsea as well, so some good signing in the summer previous season. But is Neymar Jr. better signing? Al Ittihad have to prove their doubters wrong. Oh, chance for Saka to run out Newcastle defence. He's gone past one defender. Has he got the chance to cross? He does, and defender just about clears. Fabinho wins it back for Al Ittihad. Here's Saka again. Second chance for the cross. Is Jota. Is he going to shoot? He does. And what a save from the goalkeeper. Parries away for the corner. And here's Isaac. He could put curtains to the hopes of Al Ittihad. And yes, he has. He's put Newcastle 3 goals up on aggregate. And poor defending at the back. Jan Bednarek is missing for the red card he received in the previous game. And Newcastle take a huge step going into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Here's Jota, done well. Saka's on the ball, shoots, goal, keeper comes out. And what a chance. Alshan Kiti, is he going to cross it in? He does. Saka to header it. Defender does his job. Bukayo Saka beats his man. Passes across the face of the goal, and the goalkeeper, oh, what's he done? He doesn't catch the ball properly, and Romarinho scores for Al Ittihad and is 1-1 on the night. Oh, look at that. Bukayo Saka goes past the defender, crosses in, and I think Nick Pope, yeah, he spoils the save, and Romarinho is on hands to pounce in his first goal of the Champions League this season, and 1-1 on the night. Osaka finds Jota. Jota, is he up the races? Is he got the speed? He turns his defender, shoots, and he beats the goalkeeper. 2-1 to Al Ittihad. They have turned it around on the night, and it's only 4-3 to Newcastle on aggregate. And is the big comeback for the Al Ittihad in the Champions League on the cards. Nick Pope beaten in the game for the second time, and it is the former Celtic man scores past him this time. 2-1 to Al Ittihad on the night. Here's Sandro Tonali, who was booked in the first half for bad foul on Bukayo Saka. Pepe on the ball. Is Isak, is he going to score? What a save from Raya. Punches away for the corner. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Neymar's on the ball. Is he going to score? He goes past the goalkeeper. And Neymar scores for Al Ittihad. And it's 4-4 on aggregate. Al Ittihad 3-1 up on the night in St James's Park. They've got 20 minutes to win this tie, guys. And the morale is in the favour of Al Ittihad. Neymar scores his Champions League knockout round goal for Al Ittihad here at St James's Park. What a goal. So Isaac, he's a man in form. Danger man. Chance on the other hand to Hakim Ziyech, and keeper Raya picks it up easily. And back comes Al Ittihad. Here's Romarinho. Passes on to Neymar. Is he going to score? Yes, he does. And that may be the goal sending Al Ittihad into the quarterfinals. What a turnaround in the Champions League. Neymar with a brace. 2 goals from Neymar in England for the first time, I think, in his career. And Neymar beat, I think, the defender Scott Burns, and Nick Pope was there and he's just slots it past him. 5-4 on aggregate and 4-1 on the night. Al Ittihad, they are surely going through. 4 minutes to defend the lead. Bukayo Saka, is he going to run down the clock or is he going to try scoring his goal? Oh, he's into the box and he shoots and it's 5-1. Al Ittihad really sealed it now. No chance Newcastle coming back from this one. They have to score 2 in a minute and a half remaining on the clock. Look at the celebrations, and the Bundesliga champions are marching on to the quarterfinals. What a solo run from Saka. No one really attacking him, and he scores. Guys, into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, a home defeat again to Barcelona in the first leg. It doesn't look like the home match for Al Ittihad is really good for them because they are seeming to lose it for the second time. We'll have to come from behind and beat Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Let's go to the game. Guys, players are making their way onto the pitch and the Camp Nou, and what could be a fantastic game for Al Ittihad. They could be making their way onto the semi-final, beating Barcelona today. Barcelona won 3-2 in the first game in Germany and this away game in Spain, and Al Ittihad really have to turn things around like they did in the previous knockout round against Newcastle. Let's go to the kickoff. Pitch, another long ball to Ciro Immobile. Is he going to cross in? No one in the box really. Raya comes out, saves it. And is it a goal kick or a corner? I think a ricochet back off Immobile. Oh, Fabinho's won it. And he's going to pass it to Neymar. Yes, Neymar on the ball. Is he going to cross it? Is he into the box? Passes it back. And Romarinho, what a block again. Barcelona living another day. Is Neymar with the distance shot. Saka on the line. Neymar again. Defender doing his job. This time is Saka. Is he going to shoot? He does. Oh, hits the crossbar. And Christensen should be able to clear it from there. And he does. Barcelona really get away with one here in order to rescue themselves from eliminations today. Romarinho turns the defender. Is he going to score? Yes, he does. Ter Stegen beaten for the first time today. 3-3 on aggregate. 20 minutes remaining. We can definitely turn this around. What a goal. What a turn. I think he beats Koundé. Yeah, we goes past him and he's missed a lot of chances in the first half, but this time he scores 1-0 to Al Ittihad. Oh, chance for Barcelona. Ciro Immobile. Chance. Oh, Lewandowski scores. A dagger to the hearts for Al Ittihad fans. And it's 1-1 on the night. Barcelona are going through. 15 minutes remaining in the game. Oh, what have they done here? Ciro Immobile finds Lewandowski unmarked. Ryan, no chance from that soft position. Kesse, Lewandowski with the ball. They're wasting time, but they lose it. Neymar needs to run. He does. He's on one-on-one with the defender. Surely has to score. Neymar, what a save from Ter Stegen. Pushes up for a throw corner. Jota. Oh, chance for Romarinho. What a save from Ter Stegen. Oh, full time, and Al Ittihad are out of the Champions League in the quarterfinals. So close, but yet so far. They have been knocked out by Barcelona. Lewandowski scored late on before Romarinho thought the game is going to extra time. But better team won, to be fair. Barcelona were better from the both legs. They are through to the semis. Oh, guys, with 2 games remaining in the season, we are locked on 50 points. Is Al Ittihad, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Freiburg. If we were to win both our matches, the most likely we will get into Europa League spot for next season and missing out on the big Champions League trophy we want to win. 2 games remaining. Let's see what we can do. And the 2 games are up against this new promoted team and Freiburg. We have to win the 2 games and get 6 out of 6. Guys, the season has ended and a bit of a disappointment. Leipzig winning the league with 80 points. Second on the table, Bayern Munich 78 points. And after that, we were 5th in the table, qualifying for the Europa League for next season on 54 points. 6 defeats last season that got us to the title, and 10 defeats this season. Bottom of the table, Hamburg and Darmstadt and Werder Bremen are in the relegation playoff for next season. Guys, Bundesliga top goal scorer is Sebastian Haller with 25 goals. Our highest goal scorer, Neymar Jr., just 15. That is not what I am expecting from this guy. He should be in his 20s, but his contribution to the team was less compared to Benzema. I'm not quite sure how much Benzema scored, but every time I played him he scored a goal. But this season a bit of disappointment, no trophy in hand apart from the German Super Cup, beating Leipzig in the penalty shootout. But we'll have to just go to the next season playing in the Europa League. So guys, capping the season off, Benfica beating Olympique Lyonnais 3-2 in the final, and in the Europa League, RB Salzburg beaten by Manchester United 3-2 in the final, and in the Champions League, Manchester City beat PSG in the final. And the German Cup winners were Bayern Munich beating Leipzig in the final 2-1, and in the league, Leipzig beat Bayern to the league this season. And that's it for this season, guys. This episode is over. I'm gonna head off to the next season with Ittihad in Europa League. Probably not able to win the Champions League next season, or I am not gonna win the Champions League. I'll have to wait yet another season for the Champions League. So guys, that's it. If you like my video, do subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading more FIFA content, and stay tuned to Ittihad. They are a bunch of team that can disappoint you one day and please you the day after. So guys, hope you like my videos. Thanks for watching.